The rain fell in sheets over the bustling streets of Mumbai, blurring the vibrant city into watercolors of motion. Among the thousands rushing for cover was Arjun, a young man in his late 20s, hunched beneath a tattered backpack, darting between puddles in search of shelter. He had just lost his job at a small marketing firm and was struggling to keep himself afloat. Rent was due, and the fridge was nearly empty. That day's interview had not gone well. Another polite rejection and a promise to keep your resume on file. The weight of disappointment hung on his shoulders heavier than the rain. As he approached a narrow alley between a bookstore and a tea stall, Arjun saw a figure standing perfectly still in the downpour. It was an old man, drenched from head to toe, clutching a large black umbrella in one hand and a paper bag in the other. His clothes were plain but neat, and his eyes, though tired, had a certain warmth. Arjun paused. The alley was his usual shortcut home, but something about the man made him stop. "Sir," Arjun called out, "do you need help?" The old man looked at him and smiled gently. "No, my boy, but it looks like you might." Before Arjun could reply, the man extended his umbrella toward him. "You're soaked," he said. "Take it." Arjun blinked. "No, I can't take your umbrella. You'll get wet." "I'm already wet," the man chuckled, "but you still have a long way to go." "Please keep it," Arjun insisted. "I'm used to the rain." But the old man shook his head and gently pushed the umbrella into Arjun's hands. Sometimes, when you're going through a storm, it's not about fighting it alone. It's about sharing what little shelter you have. Speechless, Arjun accepted it. "Thank you, but how will I return it?" The old man just smiled and said, "Pass it on." Before Arjun could say more, the man disappeared into the alley, leaving only the scent of rain and old books. The next day, still thinking of the old man, Arjun used the umbrella again. As he crossed a bridge near the train station, he saw a woman and her daughter huddled under a piece of cardboard. The little girl was shivering. Without thinking, Arjun walked over and handed them the umbrella. "You need it more than I do," he said. The mother looked at him, stunned. "But what about you?" "I'll be fine," Arjun smiled. "Just pass it on." Weeks later, Arjun finally landed a job thanks to a stranger who had seen his small act of kindness and offered him an opportunity. It turned out the mother and daughter he helped were connected to a large community outreach program. They had remembered him and mentioned him to someone in their network. One simple umbrella, passed from hand to hand, had led to a chain of kindness that came full circle. Moral of the story: sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can ripple outward in ways we never expect. When we help someone during their storm, we light the path for our own journey ahead. Kindness doesn't need to be grand. It just needs to be passed on.